I wanted to ask you about Mamdani because it looks like he's going to be the mayor of New York.
Which is insane.
And you're a former police officer, and this is a guy who is on record over and over and over saying defund the police. What would happen in America if you defund the police?
We'll turn into a third world country. I mean, almost, I don't know, give it 6 months. Let's talk about defunding the police, because the politicians say things that are not real. There's two sides of it. There's the rhetoric of defunding the police, and there's actually defunding the police. A lot of times they use the rhetoric, but they never really defund the police because it's fiscal year funding, right? So they go, we're going to defund the police, we're going to defund the police, but the police funding already exists. So they tell people that to get them to vote for them, and then in reality, they never really defund the police. But then there's people who actually do defund the police, which, and they lie about statistical data points. Because when you defund the police, therefore you have less police out, less arrests are happening. Therefore, the crime has gone down. Wait a minute. That's not really what's happening. It's just that you don't have enough police to actually stop people from robbing other people. And when the people have lost trust that they can't call the police and get a real response, they quit calling. That don't mean that they stop getting robbed. That don't mean that people aren't breaking in their cars. That don't mean that sexual assault is not happening. That don't mean that shots are not being fired in the middle of the street. It's just that they're not reporting because they're not responding anymore. When you defund the police, you demoralize the police. Because the rhetoric is demoralization, even before you actually take the money. When you show the police department, men and women that go out and put their life on the line every single day, putting their goals, aspirations, lifestyle, family aside to protect people who are perfect strangers. When your city say they don't really care about your service, it becomes demoralizing. Then cops are saying, well, they don't care about me, so I'm not gonna go over up and beyond to do my job. If, in fact, all of the cities who are saying these things actually defunded the police, we wouldn't have a country anymore.